Hi everybody, my name is Pascal. I'm Senior Product Manager for Roger and Soundfield. Today we have a very interesting person, Maddy. She is a Phonak Teen Advisor.
My name is Maddy. I'm from Canada and I've been using Roger Technology pretty much my entire life. From the moment I had hearing aids, my parents would always be wearing the old-fashioned Roger boom mics around their head giving them to the teachers. So it's interesting to see how far Roger Technology's come, and so I'm excited to see new technology that's out there. What I'm currently using, or the one I've used the most, is the Roger pen, because it's something I always use in classrooms, and it's something I can use in group settings. I give to the teachers. But what are the other types of microphones available, and what else can the Roger pen do?
Yes, a very good question. Roger pen is a good example because this is the first of a long generation of Roger product. Inside there is an accelerometer. This is why you can use it in any kind of situation, on the table, around the neck, or to point. We have developed the evolution of Roger pen, which is the Roger Select, something round that you can place on the table, and you can also select the direction of interest. Of course, accelerometer is a key for all these products because it just helps the product to be fully automatic. One of the major development we had done, of course, in the school. That's the most challenging situation in the school. We have the Roger touchscreen mic. So inspired by the smartphone technology, we have a touchscreen mic, which is very easy to use for the teacher or even for the teenager or the kids. And inside, again, accelerometer. That's the key for all product. In addition to that, the hearing performance. This is what we want to achieve with any kind of Roger product. So hearing performance in whatever environment. And the most challenging environment, of course, this is the noisy environment. And that's why with all this portfolio today, either Roger pen, Roger Select, Roger touchscreen mic, you can more or less at any time in your life, if you're a child, a teenager, an adult, or even a retired, you can use all this product. To be clear, Roger touchscreen mic is preferably used in the school because the teacher will wear this product. Roger pen, Roger Select, these are more for teenager, for the social life, especially in a very noisy environment, which is very well known when you go into a restaurant.
The Roger Select is something that I've used in restaurants, and I found that's helped me hear a lot more of the conversation better.
All right, yeah, that's exactly, that's what we wanted to do, and it seems to be successful. Then in the school, kids at the school, they are confronted with different situations, for example, a small group, or lecture by the teacher, and here we have developed this Roger touchscreen mic with a touchscreen like a smartphone, and that's a device which can automatically adapt to the position, so on the table for small group or being worn by the teacher. Probably you already see it in some school. And of course the key is always to manage the noisy environment, because speech understanding is very important to understand the others, and the intelligence in all this Roger product is really to achieve the best speech understanding in whatever environment.
What did you have in mind for the future of Roger Technology for teens?
Yes, that's a good question, because we are always looking for feedback from Roger user in the field, and hearing performance is a key factor we focus on. So we know that especially in the school, but also in the social life, it's very dynamic. So in the future, we want to make sure that the product should adapt to the user lifestyle, to the user activities, to the user social life, and that's why we are very eager to get this feedback from the Roger user, and in order to allow us to develop the right product for teenager, young adults, and others. as well.